Hi there. We are going to add and subtract decimal operation, our decimals today, but we are going to do positives and negatives. So if we need to add and subtract decimals that are positive as well as negative, remember what you did for integers, okay? If you don't remember this, go back and watch the add and subtract integers videos. So the first thing you need to do is line up the decimals. Okay, so line up the decimals. So we have 1.8 and 0.45. All right, if you don't like this here, you can put the 0 to make it easier. So you can't take, step 2, subtract the numbers. All right, so that's what we're going to do here. Can't take that away, so you borrow. You end up with 5, 3, and 1. All right, so that's it. Now, what happens if they're not both positive? This is where it gets a little bit different, okay? So first we're going to estimate. This is about -3 and subtract, and this is about 13. So if I were to do -3 minus 13, I would actually add the opposite. So I would have -3 and -13. Our answer is going to be about -16. And this is key because when we go back and check, we need to make sure our answer is about -16 or we did something wrong. All right, so I'm going to put the numbers here. I'm going to line them up by the decimal. If you want the bigger digits on top, that's fine. Okay, so what did we do up here? Well, we put the 3 and the 13 together to make 16. So what we're going to do is put these together. 13, 5, and 1. Okay, and my answer should end up being negative. So this right here guides you to what you're going to do here. All right, let's do another one. This one is about -11. And then we're going to subtract, and this is about -6. So when I fix this and I add the opposite, now we have 11 negatives and 6 positives, so we end up with -5. Okay, our answer should be about -5 when we get done. So without any negative signs at all, I'm going to put these numbers over here. 5.8. Now, what did we do here? With 11 and 6, we ended up having to subtract those 2 digits to get 5. So that's what we're going to do over here. We're going to subtract. All right, so we've got 8 and 4.85, and we know the answer needs to be negative. All right. And in the last example, we have 8, and we're adding a negative about 3. So if I have +8 and -3, I end up with 5 positives in the end. So I'm going to line up my decimals. Okay, I'm going to look back to get 8 and 3. To get 5, I have to subtract those. So I'm going to subtract and get 5.18, and it should end up being positive. So I'm done. Okay, if you have any questions, ask your teacher. Thank you.